Hello and welcome to Management Information Systems, Summer 2010. My name is John Miko and I'm the instructor for the course, and I wanted to make this video to introduce myself to you so you know what I look like. I'm not going to know what many of you look like unless you upload a picture with your bio, which would be a nice touch. But I wanted to get to know you, kind of set the ground rules for the course, and kind of go through briefly, and I want to try to keep this video under 5 minutes, the syllabus or study guide. It kind of walks you through week by week what we'll be doing here. So hopefully you have access to this, and I'm going to go through some of the more important elements in that study guide. So if we look at it, it's quite comprehensive. It's 22 pages long, and it has all the details of the course. This course is going to run for 6 weeks. It starts June 7th and I believe it ends July 18th. I think I'm going to extend the final research paper, that it can be done by July 25th, or you can do it by July 18th if you like. So it's a 6 or 7 week course. It is online, and it is also an accelerated course. So there's a lot of work to do, but I know you can do it. It's been done before. This is about the 4th time I've taught the class. But if you look on page 3, the course is broken up into 4 modules. The Management Information Systems Foundational Concepts, chapters 1 through 3. IT, which is chapters 4 through 6. That will constitute the midterm. And then Information Systems and Managing Information Resources, which are chapters 7 through 10, which will constitute the final exam. If we go to page 4, there's information about me, how to contact me through various ways. Mostly through Blackboard. You can also email me through regular email, instant message me, call me, whatever there might be. We obviously are going to use Blackboard for this course, so hopefully you're able to log on to Blackboard and start using the course. On page 5, there is information on the course and the required software and text. The text is really important to have in an online course because a lot of our work is assigned right out of the text. A lot of our reading happens out of the text. So if you don't have the text by the 3rd or 4th day of the class, I would recommend that you drop it. There are multiple ways to get the text. You can buy it off Amazon. You can buy it at our bookstore. There's also a way you can lease an online version of it through CourseSmart.com. There's also many other third-party providers of the textbook, but you must have the textbook. And if you don't have it by the 3rd or 4th day of the class, I would advise you to drop the class. If we turn to page 6, these are the learning outcomes for the course, chapter by chapter, and you can read those at your leisure. And if we go to page 9, there is some information on course conduct. We don't meet face-to-face. It's an asynchronous course, so think about the time that you won't be spending in class. Well, you're going to be spending that reading the text, doing assignments, whatever it might be. This is an aggressive course. It's 6 to 7 weeks, and we do a lot of material. So I will not accept late assignments. Generally speaking, the weeks run from Monday through Sunday, and if any assignment's not completed for a week by Sunday, will not be accepted. And it's just the way that I run this course. So that's all on page 9. On page 10 is a detailed course outline. Talks about what we'll be doing each week. So let's go through 1 week to kind of talk to you about what's all in there. And I'm going to start with week 1. Read and carefully review the course syllabus study guide. That's what you have right here. That's kind of the guide, the map to the course, so it's real important you familiarize yourself with that. Post a brief personal bio of yourself under the bio profile discussion item. That's a discussion item in Blackboard, so a little brief bio about yourself. Mine is already out there. And I'd also like you to welcome at least a few of your classmates. This is something in the assignment tool. There's a navigation assignment so that I know you can use assignment Dropbox and upload something. There's a simple navigation assignment that I'd like you to complete by Thursday. I'd like you to read the first 2 chapters of the text. That's what week 1 concentrates on. There is an online lecture that is on the discussion board. This, what I'm doing right now, is a video that isn't a lecture. This is just, I'll do this once just for the intro, but after that everything will be done on Blackboard. Under the discussion item there is under discussion item week 1, there's an online lecture 1. You'll read that. It'll have document what we're supposed to do this week, but it'll also have a prompt that you have to respond to. This week's prompt is something about the 5-component system. So you will read that and you will go into week 1 and enter in your lecture response by Thursday. By Sunday of week 1, you have to read and respond to at least 2 of your classmates. And these responses should be substantial and they should reflect college level work. It shouldn't be, atta girl, that's a way to go, or good job, or I agree. It should be meaningful, substantial responses. Also, we're all going to have access to something called Google Docs, which is a fantastic collaboration tool. And we're going to build notes on each of the chapters through Google Docs. And since we're all working together, all 23 of us in this class working together, you just have to contribute something to it. Okay? Every week you should go out and pull up the chapter 1, the midterm notes, and put something in there about chapter 1 or chapter 2. And we're going to build these notes, and you'll see some more information about this later, but we're going to build these notes and then we're all going to share the notes for the midterm and the final exam. And then complete week 1 weekly exercises. Every week there'll be exercises that you will have to complete and upload to the assignment Dropbox, and you can see Blackboard for all those details. Every week runs kind of the same thing. There is a lecture, there is a reading assignment, there are weekly exercises, and you're supposed to go into Google Docs and help update the notes. The exception to that is week 3, where there's a midterm exam which you'll take online, week 6, which is a final exam, and then also week 6, and I'm going to extend this to week 7 if you'd like, a final MIS research paper. But this details what is due, what chapters we're covering every week. There's also a course outline on Blackboard that does the same. The next few pages, page 12 through 13, talks about the items that are going to be in this course that I kind of just talked about, the student evaluation and the grading scale, and page 14 talks about academic honesty. Pages 15 through, looks like through 19, there's a lot more detail about those things like lecture responses, weekly assignments, the Google Docs, all those kind of things, the final research paper. So I really encourage you to get familiar with the syllabus, the study guide, before you start the course. And then on page 20 are the dates for the course, starting Monday, June 7th, ending Sunday, July 18th. And because we are at St. Francis, I always like to include the Franciscan goals of higher education. So that's just a brief overview of the syllabus study guide. I encourage you to read it. I hope we have a good course. Next 6 weeks I hope are enjoyable for you as they will be for me. And I will see you online. Thank you. Bye.